This coming Sunday, King's Theater on Flatbush hosts a special dance event featuring Brooklyn-based students and performing artists. Inspired by the hit movie Dreamgirls, it's called Dream Abundantly and intended to inspire young Black girls to achieve their dreams. It's the brainchild of dancer, performer, and founder and artistic director of AbunDance, Academy of the Arts. Her name is Charisma J, and she recently joined me to talk about her organization and the upcoming event. Here's that conversation. Charisma, thank you so much for being here.
Oh my goodness, thank you for having me.
Talk to us a little bit about your dance history. What brought you to Crown Heights?
So, basically, I started out in the womb dancing, literally.
Yeah.
And funny story, so it was actually how I got my name Charisma. My mom would test out different names, and Charisma was the only one that I would dance to. And so she did it for a series of months, obviously, and it was like, okay, this is that girl's name, right? And so when I came out, it was only right to kind of put me into the performing arts. So I am a Brooklyn native. I actually am right from around here.
Right.
Went to LaGuardia High School for dance, went to NYU, studied with Ron Brown, you know, so it was only right in that kind of give back mission to bring back to Brooklyn what I love so much and have been doing for so long.
My goodness, you are, I mean, doesn't just sound like a dancer through and through. You are Brooklyn through
I'm
and
Brooklyn.
through.
No. Like, so my makeup bag says Brooklyn is my borough. Like,
Yes.
it's Brooklyn. Like,
Yes.
that's it.
I love that. I love that. When you reflect on 5 years since founding the company, 5 years, how does that feel?
Well, there's a power in 5, right? And
Yes.
as we approach 5, I'm like, whoa, to see this seed grow and have, yeah, literally to see this dream that I had. I started teaching when I was 10 years old, and so my knack was always with the babies. And there's always been sort of a connection to them because they, to me, are where I see hope. You know, I would have those dragged Saturday mornings where I have to get up and go teach while other, you know, friends of mine are out hanging out at day parties or whatever before there were day parties, and I'm like, oh man, like why can't I just be right? Exactly. And then I get there and they're like, hi, Miss Charisma, and I was so excited, and I was, you know, and I'm like, oh, this is why I do what I do, right? Because then it keeps me younger. I actually did a study. I was watching a study from this village in Asia where they live very long, and they asked the people, the elders, like, why do you live so long? And one of the main reasons is that they keep young people around them. Oh, and I was like, there it is. So I'm getting ready to be 120. Yeah.
And looking the exact same.
Yes, exactly.
Looking the exact same. So at the studio, what do you do? Like, what happens there? What kind of classes do you guys offer?
Right. So magic happens there. Magic happens there. Black girl magic, brown girl magic, black boy magic, all kinds of magic happens there in the good way. So we are a 501c3 arts organization. We basically are dedicated to helping people access their own abundance. That's why the name is Abundance, right? And so it's not only about dance, it's really about all of the arts because the arts have a healing force, right?
Yes, they do.
And when I watch the transformation of people, no matter what age they are, I really see how the arts transforms them in a grander way in their lives versus it just being, oh, okay, they were able to conquer this step. You know, or conquer that song. It's like, whoa, you are now the valedictorian in your high school graduation, or you got married, or you know, it's like to see all of these different things. I mean, I've even seen people heal, literally, like walk in there in the middle of radiation or chemo. And the other day, one of my clients was walking by the window, full head of hair. She's like, hey, girls, like, hey, oh,
wow.
Right, abundance. That's abundance.
I love that. I love that, and I love, you know, that you talk about. You know, dance not just as a way to be physical, but dance as an art. My introduction actually to dance as an art, because I didn't, when I was younger, I didn't have access to a lot of like things to be able to see them, and even though I love them so much, but I did get to see a stomp performance, and that was my introduction to dance as like a performance
awesome.
And I know that you were part of Stomp.
Yeah, once a stomper, always a stomper.
Talk to me about that experience.
So I was actually graduated from NYU, and I'm like, what am I gonna do now, right? It was during the recession, and I'm thinking like, okay, it's just gonna fall into place. My name is gonna be in lights. I'm on, I'm ready, right? And then about a year or so into just auditioning for different Broadway shows and getting cut at the end or the final callback, I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? And I actually started saying abundance affirmations and bringing abundance into me, right? So I say these affirmations, I start doing an abundance dance, and in the midst of me feeling like, is this really gonna work? Or like, what's these affirmations about? I had a Stomp audition. I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll go. I'm kind of scared. I don't really know if I'm gonna get it, or, you know, and I'm still new to the word abundance and the affirmation, so I'm just kind of playing it safe. So I get to the end, and they don't cut me, but they say, oh, you know, we want to keep you on record because we have been known to call people back within 2 years. And I was like, 2 years? Yeah, right. Like, I'm not even gonna stay on and like wait for you. So oddly enough, in just like willing and wishing that abundance would really come into my life in a good way, I got a call 2 years to the date from Stomp, and I was like,
get out of here.
Whoa. So how did Stomp change my life? It was one of the biggest confirmations aside from my school that abundance is real. Like, go with it. It's working. Like, really, you know, and do the work. It's not really like I'm sitting there and I'm just saying it and that's all that there is. It's that I was saying these affirmations, I was training, I was manifesting. And so Stomp really holds a really deep place in my heart because, I mean, they taught me so much about everything.
Yes,
everything.
I love that. Now talk to me about the King's Theater Dream Abundantly event on June 24th. I want to know more.
Okay, so we are excited because we were kind of the inaugural Brooklyn Arts organization to tap into King's Theater and to just, you know, ask, hey, how much does it cost? Like, we need a theater space. Like, we want to do grand scale production. What is that like? And now with Dream Abundantly, we are telling the story of the 4 little girls who were bombed in the Birmingham, Alabama Baptist Church. And we are using their story to help inform our dream girls, our little girls, of their dreams and how they can go after it, even though those 4 little girls didn't get to live out theirs.
Wow. How do people get tickets?
I mean, any way you can. You Google us, you Instagram us, you Facebook us, but essentially, so tickets are on sale at the Ticketmaster website, at the box office for King's Theater, and also they can contact Abundance Academy, and we have tickets on site too.
That's fantastic. Charisma, thank you so much for being here. That's the show for today. Tomorrow we'll be back with Zephyr Teachout, who's vying to become New York's Attorney General, and a lawyer who says he was barred from his Brooklyn synagogue because of his work with a Muslim American advocacy group. Hope you can join us.